poppin' for the stage, and welcome back to the at-home episodes of Tribal Review. On today's show, we'll find out information about prom and graduation.
Also on the broadcast, meet national qualifier for speech and debate team. All this and more coming up on Tribal Review.
Craig Pulver once said, "A customer knows good value when they taste it." And that statement holds true when tasting Culver's delicious Wisconsin cheese curds. Come in or carry out and let Culver's welcome you to deliciousness.
Rocking Bee Mercantile has a big supply of food and drinks from coffee to smoothies and scones to their cinnamon rolls. You can call ahead and order your food or drink. Go ahead and follow Rockin' Bee on their social media accounts. If you mention this commercial at Rockin' Bee, you get 10% off of your order.
Hey Florida State High School, I'm Sarah Lehan. May is National Barbecue Month, so if available, try some of the delicious barbecue Kansas City has to offer.
And I'm Mylan Harris. Today is Friday, May 1st, and here are your top school news stories.
Graduation has been moved to July 31st at 7 p.m. at the Community of Christ Auditorium. Rehearsal for graduation will also be on the 31st starting at 10 a.m. If you plan on walking the stage, you have to attend the rehearsal. Students will not be able to drive themselves to the auditorium. They must ride the school bus from the high school that will leave at 9 a.m. Rehearsal will last about 2 hours. If you have not gotten your cap and gown or if you have yet to order it, you need to contact the Jostens office at 816-523-4900. Prom has been scheduled for Saturday, July 25th at Arrowhead Stadium. Please keep in mind these details can still change depending on when the stay-at-home order is officially lifted, so make sure to check your email to get updates.
Speech and debate had a virtual tournament after the regular district was canceled. Mr. Murphy now joins us with the school's national qualifier. Mr. Murphy.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Who did you bring onto the broadcast?
Yeah, I have Elisa Hill here, and we're going to talk to her a little bit about qualifying for the National Speech and Debate Association tournament coming up in June. Elisa, welcome to the broadcast.
Hey.
Hey, thanks so much for joining me. Again, congratulations on this achievement. We had talked earlier about how you prepared for this. Kind of just describe, what did you do to prepare for a virtual debate tournament?
Yeah, so we actually had the first 2 rounds of our competition in person. So I'd already done all the work researching and case writing before that, thinking it would be normal. So then when it got announced that everything was moving to a virtual format, it was definitely kind of weird figuring out how to adjust, how to keep all my papers and my evidence straight. So it took a while, but I finally found a way to keep all my papers organized. I had to do a lot more research because since we had a lot more time to prepare, people were going to have more of their own evidence, so I had to be able to match that on my end.
And then what was your topic that you debated?
Yeah, we were talking about whether or not predictive policing is unjust.
Oh, wow, what a topic. And so then you would get on your computer, to my understanding, and you used a virtual platform, Google Meet, and debated with somebody else. Describe what that was like. Where were you?
Yeah, so I just sat up in my room. I had a little TV table to put all my stuff on. So we would just enter the room. We would set up what we call an email chain, just so in case we needed to communicate or send any evidence that we had during the round, we would be able to do that easier. And then we just sat there and waited until the judges showed up, and then we started our debate like normal.
Okay. Now, we've seen you at school when we were at regular school. The kids for debate tournaments, we know when you're have a tournament and you're leaving, we see everybody dressed up. We see, getting on the bus outside the freshman center. So how were you dressed for this speech and debate tournament that was virtual?
Yeah, so the dress code was still that we had to be in professional dress, so I still had my blazer on. I had one of my nice debate shirts on, but then since the camera really only captures the top half about there, I was still in my pajama shorts.
Well, so hey, had a little bit of comfort there.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thanks so much for joining me on our show today, and again, congratulations on your accomplishment.
Thank you so much.
Back to you guys in the studio. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Mr. Murphy. I think it's really cool how they did that. Awesome.
I think it's quite the accomplishment that she qualified for nationals. Coming up, we have another segment of Business Not As Usual.
Hey, for Osage High School, I'm Michaela Croza. Stay at home because there's more travel review coming up.
Enjoy Toscano's in our new waiting and dining area while catching up on your favorite sporting events on our big screen TVs. Come in and try the freshly made pizzas served with our homemade bread. Or try some of our favorites like the spinach artichoke chicken pasta or lasagna. Also, if you're in the mood for something new, try the spicy penne rustica or spaghetti carbonara. Let Renee and John treat you to a taste of Little Italy at Toscano's, located at 312 South Hudson Street, Buckner, Missouri.
I wonder who's joining us for this week's As Usual.
Tribal Review's Renee Brownlee tracked down one of the school's active art students. Hey Renee, who do you have for us today?
Hey guys! On this week's episode of Business Not As Usual, I have Allison Gant with me. Hey Allison, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. So what are you doing different that you wouldn't normally be doing at school?
It's definitely, at school, you don't have as much time to work on things. Like, you only have, like, that hour of class, and then you can occasionally bring things home if you need to. But now that I have, like, free reign, I pretty much can work on things as much as I want. And that's definitely a lot more different. And I have my own art supplies, which it's different to swap between the two. Because I use, like, different products for art and stuff like that. So it's definitely weird to, like, swap from, like, kind of being spoiled with, like, the school's art supplies and then going to, like, some cheaper stuff.
Yeah. So what are some of your pieces that you've gone to take home to work on?
I haven't actually been able to take home quite a few. Most of them Mrs. had to send out for, like, shows or certain things like that, so I don't have too many of my previous ones of this year on me currently, but I was able to snatch a project that was called the Mini-Me project, and I've been working on that one.
That's great. What projects have you started at home?
I've mostly just been focusing on, like, small things to, like, stay working on things. I have been working on the Mini-Me project because that was the last one I was assigned before the whole quarantine happened. And I'm just trying to, like, keep myself busy.
All right. Thanks for answering my questions. Have a great day, Allison.
You too.
I'm Renee Brownlee signing off with Tribal Review.
Allison is really talented. I wish I could do art like that. Karina Hernandez is now coming up with some tribute videos.
Hey guys, I'm Dana Lee Beatty. Stay at home and there's more Tribal Review coming up.
TLC Automotive is a local, fast, and great way to get your car fixed. TLC offers oil changes, brake checks, vehicle inspections, and much more. Contact Jim Carlson at 816-833-4411 to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back. Karina now joins us with some special tributes.
Hey Karina, who do you have for us today?
Hey guys, with the cancellation of school activities, the band and choir were not able to perform their concerts and final competitions. Here's a tribute to Miss Gregory from some of her band students.
Hi, Miss G.
Thanks guys, I hope Miss G knows how much she is appreciated. Since we did not have the spring sports assembly, we haven't heard this school song in a while. So choir teacher Miss Ammons put together a video of our seniors performing our alma mater.
Red and white the banner is,
proudly does it fly,
o'er the home of fellowship,
our dear Fort Osage High.
Faithful are her servers, always there to try
to help her be victorious.
Our grand Fort Osage High.
Thanks to those seniors who sang for us. We appreciate all the hard work the band and choir students put in to make our school a better place. Sarah and Mylin will have more Tribal Review after this break.
At Big Frog, you can set up your online pop-up shop full of custom apparel. You can design a whole line of apparel, select your sale price, and customize how long your pop-up shop lasts. Visit our store at 2100 East Jackson Drive, Independence, to set up your pop-up shop today.
Welcome back. It is time for this week's Tom Talk.
Reporter Aaliyah Akers wanted to find out how social distancing was affecting students.
With social distancing put in place, this caused a lot of issues for a lot of people. So we wanted to ask a couple different people what they thought was the most difficult thing about following social distancing.
For me, the most difficult part about social distancing is that I work at Walmart, which means I'm an essential employee, which means that I'm going to work and I have to be there, and I could risk the health of my fellow employees and even the customers, which have been quite rude, and they haven't been giving me the space that I need to do my job, and they're risking my health as well. So that to me is the most difficult part about social distancing, is that I have to do a job and I can't exactly keep my distance from everybody.
Hello, I'm Sierra Smith. I think one thing that has been the most challenging for me about self-distancing is not being able to hang out with my friends and being home alone really bored without them.
The biggest challenge following social distancing is not being able to go to my friend's house and hang out with my friends.
And I think the worst thing about being stuck in quarantine is not being able to see my friends, not being able to do the stuff that I want to do, and just kind of being stuck at home. I say that because I'm bored and I miss doing everything I love doing.
The biggest challenge for me in social distancing is probably just remembering to stay about 6 feet away from an individual, and it's a time we're not used to living in, and it's a lot harder than what everybody thought it would be.
Hi, I'm Terrence Enthusi and I'm a freshman, and the hardest part about following social distancing is not being able to see my family, because before all of this we were together every weekend.
The worst thing about being stuck in quarantine is you don't get to see your friends and your distant family, and just parties and the activities that you had planned beforehand, like graduations and things like that, those all got canceled, and so it just kind of takes all the fun out of the end of May and upcoming summer season. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Aaliyah Akers.
Thanks, Aaliyah. It's really hard for me because I miss seeing my friends, but I think I'm making it work.
Yeah, I'm just tired of being in quarantine and I'm ready to go out.
Yeah, I felt that. If you're looking for more news and information about Fort Osage High School, you can find additional coverage at fohssignal.net.
There you'll find stories about students and activities at the schools, so check it out today.
Well, that's it for now. I'm Sarah Relihan.
And I'm Mylin Harris, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.
Stay positive during these tough times.